Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the final week of November. We are talking about the 24th through the 30th, and indeed, I have no cards in front of me. We didn't do an overview. That was kind of cool. I was trying something out. I thought the overview in October took a little long, and I don't know what you all thought about that. You didn't mention anything, so if you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. Comments help. They help me alter what I'm doing to accommodate the situation, and if it's just too much, it isn't about abandoning ship. We can fix the ship, you know? It's good. I am here to help you see what's coming for the next week, and if you liked the old format, let me know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check it out, and come back and see what we're doing now. So I am doing a layout that is based on the 12 houses of the astrological charts, and we're using the tarot to clarify where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is in each one of those houses, all right? So they are a little longer and they are a little more in depth, but they give you a lot more detail about what's happening, so it's kind of cool. I am going to give you some messages from my better angels because there's a lot going on, okay? So it's important for you to know that we need to all come together as one. We need to be a united front as people, and we need to take care of each other. Even if we don't understand each other 100%, we don't need to know that if you fall down, I'm going to help you get back up. If you are starving to death, I might hand you a bag of vegetables because I'm a vegetarian, so that would be my thing. But at the same time, we can look out for one another and we can be kind to one another. We don't have to be always on 100% the same page to worry about all that, but we can still care for one another, you know? And if we can be peace in the universe instead of overreactive or super excited about whatever's going on around us, we'll be better suited to helping get through whatever we're getting through in November, because it's not the same for everybody. So each person is going to have their own thing they're getting through, and I want to get us all through together, right? So if we can just be mellow, be a little vanilla, we can do this, all right? We don't all have to be upset about what other people are doing, because not everything everybody's doing is my business. So I do hula hoop therapy. I get in the hula hoop, and what's inside the hula hoop is my business, and what's outside the hula hoop is not my business. So, but like all things, we want to be peaceful in our interactions as we work through, all right? So, excellent. Let's move on to the reading. So yes, let's see what's going on right here. Yes, what is going on? All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out and see what's going on right here. We have right here, all these cards are going to be, of course, where we are, and then what's blocking us, and then what's our solution. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to put all these cards out, and everything is good. All right. So yeah, last week was fun and interesting. Lots of things going on. You took care of some business, had a lot of support, made some more plans for new trips and opportunities. Love that. Sorry about the friend stuff going on. It looked a little tough. But I'm sure you made good decisions and were able to work your way through that. And that's good news. There's always opportunities to do the right thing and get through it. But we don't have to be anybody's huckleberry in the situation, don't you know? I think that one does go there. I'm going to put that one there. The one underneath slid out and went there. All right. So yes, I'm going to be careful and make sure that I get all the cards out this time. That was weird last week, I thought. So there. It's all there. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you. What's going on with yourself? Right? Here we go. What's going on with in your noggins. You're really excited to get started. You want to get going on something. You want to get busy. You don't want to be sitting around collecting dirt or whatever. You want to be proactive in the moment. You're very much so chomping at the bit to get started on something. This could be physical activity or new diet. It could be a job. It could be a new hobby. Whatever it is, you're excited. You are fired up. The foundation of your power could be blocking you in this moment. Maybe you have too much responsibility elsewhere, so you can't get busy playing on something else. So that could be the issue, all right? Pay attention to what kind of things you're in charge of and maybe do some delegating and get yourself some free time. Because we have the Nine of Cups showing you are definitely working it out and you're going to have free time and joy and happiness in your life and you are excited about it. So I feel like you are making it happen for yourself. You're very happy. So cool. Love that very much. I believe you had the Nine of Cups last week too. Nice. You're just in a happy place. Love that. Everyone wants to be in a happy place. Let's talk about your money, huh? Aha. I'm breaking some old tapes that somebody told you back in the day you weren't worthy of money and you weren't worthy of time and you weren't worthy of... Basically, they said you weren't ever going to handle your money very well either. So these are old tapes that are lies. We were told lies. So we break those tapes. Right? We want to break those tapes and get rid of them. They have no place in our life anymore. And we want to reprogram ourselves to know we're good with money. We rock. We are awesome. Your foundation will be secure. This is, yeah, the Emperor showing up at this time tells me you've learned a lot of lessons. You're working through all those things. You've grown and have changed. You have a strong foundation. This is not a block to you in any way. Your foundation isn't blocked in any way or blocking you. So that's good news. And yeah, you're going to be using very good judgment at this time. So I love this. Your foundation is solid. You're going to be making good judgments. I mean, you have a snake in here twice. This snake shows up twice. You have a snake here. I think he's wearing a hat. Nope, he's not. It's just the moon behind him. And then there's this guy here who's shedding his skin. So very nice. Letting go of something. It tells me that you do want to let go of something, like the old tapes that told you that you weren't okay, because you're going to come out a shiny new snake. Fabulous. Well done. Perfect. Let's talk about what's going on in your communications. You're going to be talking about the strong foundation you're making for your finances. That's good news. So the more you communicate about what you're doing and how you're handling things, you're celebrating yourself in that moment, by the way. The sun shows up saying, doing something brand new in how you handle your finances or your communications in this situation might be a detriment to the situation. So you want to sort of stick to what you know in this way. So if you normally email your people about your money, stick to it. This is where they're going to expect to find new information. You can't start suddenly texting people who have always done email with you, and vice versa. If you usually text people, don't start sending emails unless you say, hey, I sent you an email. Go look for it, because they will lose it and they won't hear it and they will be lost. And then things will be weird. So we want things to come out nice and even and fair. So you're doing your money and you're communicating about your money, and it's going to be very cool because I think it's really going to come out very even for you. So like I said, be cautious with how you choose to communicate, and make sure that you stick with what you know and what the other people know so that everybody's on the same page, okay? But everything will come out nice and even and fair. I love that very much for you. Got good judgment with the money, and now you're over here making things fair. Love that. It's beautiful. What's going on with your family? Queen of Pentacles. Worried about the money. Somebody in the family is worried about money. So you have either somebody else who's worried about the money, or it's you who's worried about the money right now for the family. And maybe that's why you're doing all this other stuff, which would make a lot of sense, Scorpio. Well done. Do not sabotage the situation. There's potential for you to sabotage the situation by getting drawn into something that isn't what's happening, okay? So there's something out there that could pull you away from being smart with your money right now. Don't get sucked in on silly scams, okay? because your dreams and goals are within reach. You're getting very close to having those things that you want. And I love that for you, and I want that for you, okay? So, what's happening here? We're talking about your love or your passion department, the thing that what's your big hobby and what's going on with your hobby? How are you feeling about your hobby right now? Page of Cups. You're feeling like there's new information coming to you about more things that you care about. So you're having like, ooh, so if you're a horse person, then presto, you're hearing about new ponies other places, and you're like, ooh, maybe we can go hang out with those ponies a little bit and see what's happening with them, because that would be new information about something you're passionate about. All right. Now we have the King of Cups, showing that, yes, there's an emotionally based fella involved in this situation. He might be standing in the way saying, I love you, bunny, but you can't have another pony. You can't have another pony, all right? You've got 5. You don't need another pony. So you might have somebody really suggesting that, yeah, watch it. And remember, we were talking about sabotaging ourselves. So this could be the pony that wants to sabotage us. Careful. And of course, we want to be smart, but not afraid, okay? So don't make any decisions out of fear. Like, oh, if I don't do it, then who's going to do it? I'm afraid what will happen to the pony if I don't do this and I don't rescue the pony. You need to make sure your relationship stays cool, okay? So don't let fear rule the roost. Let your good judgment rule the roost, okay? That's where you want to stay, is in good judgment. Over here, you have good judgment about your money. Stay there. Don't let yourself get dragged in by the drama and sabotage yourself, okay? That would be bad. All right, so let's talk about what's going on here. Yes, buying another pony would be a sabotage to the family, okay? Just saying. Let's talk about what's going on over here in the work and health department, all right? 9 of Pentacles. You are working hard, you're making money, and you're taking good care of yourself. You've earned a nap. It's good deals. You are good. You have done all the work. You're handling your business. Everything is good. You can relax a minute, okay? Cool. Page of Swords. New information about ways and means to glean more power will block you. Remember how pushing your power around was a problem in the beginning, and they were like, no, 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 we're going to give you power, but don't fight about it, okay? Just don't fight about it. If you don't fight for power, we'll give it to you. And here's the same deal. We don't want you to fight for more power. You'll hear about it, but shh, don't worry about it. It's like, okay, good. It's only going to block you from this happy, nappy money bear, right? Happy, nappy money bear is what we have here. And I'm telling you, he's a happy, nappy money bear. Dun, 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 dun. So, happy, nappy money bear. I like that. So, definitely you want to stay in that mode and not worry so much about, oh, what about more power? What about it? We have the 9 of Wands, showing that you are definitely needing to stay true to who you are, for sure. And if who you are is gotta stay away from the honey money bear, happy honey money bear, then you're going to be the person who embraces this information anyway, so there's nothing I can say that will stop you. But there will be a certain number of my Scorpios who go, you know what, I'm going to stay with the happy, nappy money bear. Others will say, you know, I appreciate that I have that all there, but it's only information. I can just listen. And sure enough, you can just listen. But try not to act on it, okay? And stay true to who you are. Whatever's going on, don't act differently because of this new information. All right? That's the key, is don't act differently because of the new information. All right? Cool. Let's talk now about your relationships. Nope, we're talking about your health. My goodness. I either get this perfectly or I screw it up all the time. So, sorry about that. Let's talk about your health. What's going on there? You are in a very good place with your health right now. You are taking good care of yourself. You are handling everything that's in front of you. It's great. Good job. Good on you. There is new information about ways that you could benefit yourself further if you wanted to push a little harder. So you're getting new information. You know, if you did this one more thing, you would be feeling even better. It's like, should I get off the couch? Maybe. So when you've made the decision about this new information, stay true to who you are. Don't suddenly say, oh, yeah, of course I'll take a bungee jumping because you say it's good for my health. It's like, if it's not in your wheelhouse, just leave it. You know, you can leave that thing and go, you know, that's great. I appreciate that you're suggesting it, but it's not in my wheelhouse and I'm not going to do that. So forget it. I'm not going to play that game. Okay? So that's what I want you to think about, is how you don't have to play this game at all. Okay? Cool. Now then, let us move forward into the relationship situation. What's going on with your relationships and your partnerships? King of Swords. You are the person in charge in your relationships. You are taking care of the business. You are bossed up, for sure. Be a good boss. Don't be a mean boss. But you already know that in relationships. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in a relationship right now, right? So, Two of Pentacles is blocking you right now, showing me that you are trying to keep things balanced, and yet at the same time, even though you're the boss, you're kind of floundering a little bit. Maybe you're still thinking about that pony, because the fact is, you keeping your finances balanced is blocking you in your relationship. Weird. Wait a minute. How does that play? It doesn't. So it has to be positive. All right? So, sorry. The answer is that you're the boss. You're keeping things balanced and everything is great. Your relationship is on par. It hasn't got to do with that pony, because you're paying attention to and making good judgment calls. You're bossed up. You can't be a person who's like, there's the owl, there's the other owl, right? The Emperor. We're definitely staying on point, okay? Your finances are balanced and everyone's happy in the relationship. And yes, the King of Wands. There is an emotionally based fella, not emotionally based, sorry. Erase. What this is a fella of like mind. A person who is also very much so grounded and understanding and capable and wonderful. And he is there supporting you in your process, and he knows that you are doing just everything you can and everything you should, and is supportive of you in all ways. Huzzah! I love that very much. You have a good relationship going on. Don't screw it up, Scorpio. What's happening right here? What is this? What is this beautiful space? The place where we let go of things that we don't need anymore, right? We're letting things go. Three of Pentacles. Needing to hunt for more cash right now. We don't need another job right now, so we don't need to look for another job right now. Okay? We are not looking for another job right now. We are not looking for another job right now. More, someone's going to be handing you more responsibility, and that new responsibility would block you from taking on another job anyway. So you're dealing with this new responsibility and not looking for another job right now, okay? But you're definitely remembering lessons from the past, so that you're looking at what everything is and allowing it to just flow, right? Allowing it to flow. Yep. Page of Swords. New information about ways and means to have more power, which would probably be very much so in liking to the Three of Pentacles. Yep. But you have enough power. You have more power, and you're paying attention to your past experiences, and you're trying not to, like, diversify yourself too much. Not like maybe you've chased multiple jobs at one time and it ended up having all of them fall apart instead of staying focused on the one that you had. Where if you had stayed focused on the one that you had, maybe the other ones that fell apart wouldn't have fallen apart, you know? So here you are, you're going, okay, I remember that lesson. I'm going to stay here right now, okay? What's going on with your travel and movement? What are you doing right now? We have Page of Wands. You have new information about something you need to learn before you can move forward. Okay, you are going to learn something new. That's good. A new idea will block you right now. So stay where you are. Don't try and make any new ideas come out right now. They will block you from moving forward. But if you stay the course where you are and you learn what you need to learn, you'll be able to help other people with your power. Nice. Because yes, that information that you're getting about more power is going to play into this situation a little bit, and that's nice. Good job. What is your ambition this week? What gets you up in the morning? What is your cup of coffee? What is that? Aha. Finishing one thing and starting another. Yep, we like to complete one project and move on to another. You like everything to be wrapped up in little bows. Very cool when it works. When it doesn't work, you just kind of work with it and kind of, you'll smear yourself around if you need to and like be half over here and half over here until you can get everything going in the right direction. But you're happy to do it. You're happy to make anything happen that you can. You're always trying to do more than one thing at a time, so you're consistently busy, right? Like the bee. So realize that using your good judgment will help a lot in this situation, and you're really wanting to stay focused, okay? So cool. Nice. Like that. Knight of Swords, showing fighting for your power in this place isn't going to do you any good right now, okay? So you're going to block yourself if you fight for power. Remember, we fight for power. We don't need to fight for power. Watch that. Watch. So here, you let go of this job opportunity. So that's a door closing, and you're continuing on with where you're at. The gift of power, right? This is you being in charge of everything. You got the gift of power right here. This is the gift of power, and this is you fighting for your power. What happens when you fight for your power? It blocks you from moving forward. So we know. We don't do that. We remembered our lessons. We're not going to do that anymore. All right? And what happens? You're fighting for your worth and value instead. So you're going to get paid. You want to stand up, fight for the right things. Fight to get paid for the power you take on, right? That's what you fight for. You fight for your worth and value more so than more power. They give you the more power all day long. So there you go. Let's talk now about your friends. What's going on with your friends? Oh, you're going to share your ideas. Hey guys, let's do this. Hey, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And they're going to be like, ooh, that's exciting. That's interesting. We like that. Oh, by the way, you need to be, the Five of Swords is all about you taking your power back in a situation. So you taking your power back in the situation may or may not go well because you've shared your idea. They're like, oh, that's a great idea. But I don't think that they want you necessarily to be in charge of the thing. You don't need more responsibilities. You have enough responsibilities. Maybe you should just let other people do it. As long as it's your idea, who cares, right? Delegate that. Nine of Swords. Oh, well, the Nine of Swords says you're taking your power back over here. The Five of Swords is accurate. You are actually taking your power back in the situation. Now that they're on board with your idea, you're like, okay, I'm taking my power back. And Nine of Swords says, I really don't want to be in charge, but I will be in charge. So, okay, cool, cool, cool. Or maybe you try not to take your power back and they say, no, no, you have to take your power back because we don't think we'll be able to do what you want to do the way you want to do it. So you should definitely step up and do this and everything will be okay. All right. So yay. You definitely have this opportunity now where everything here is going to be about you having the power and using it better because you've done the power thing in the past and you kind of screwed it up and that was why you don't want it anymore. But that's the exact person they want in charge, is someone who doesn't want to be in charge. So yeah, it's so rare for you to say you don't want to be in charge. Interesting. Mostly around your friends, right? You're trying to be gentle and kinder, but they're like, well, do it anyway. So you're actually very good at being in charge in every other area, but around your friends, you're trying to be kind of cool and chill. Yeah, I understand. So what's going on over here? This is the area that is all about the unknown. These are cards that represent something about all of these different little areas, all right? So what we have now, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is showing rallying the troops. Getting people together is going to be something you want to do. I feel like you're going to do that in travel. I think you're going to do that at work. I think you're going to do that. I mean, this is your ambition. your friends for sure. Definitely want to do something about that in your release department, at home, and at work over here, right? And yes, with the family, you want to get people together on all of the money fronts and things like that that are going on. And your passions, try not to buy a pony, you know what I'm saying? It's about keeping things balanced, but still being aware that you don't need to do everything for everybody, okay? Cool. So you can rally other people together to buy that pony, because you don't need a pony. You don't need a pony. Come on now. All right. So we have the Knight of Wands, showing fighting for your ideas. Fighting for your ideas right now is going to be a detriment to the situation, right? Fighting for your power, fighting for your ideas over here, right here, that's going to cause trouble. Fighting to take your power back. Yeah, there's other areas where fighting for your ideas is difficult, and you need to work it through. So over here, you don't want to sabotage yourself, all right? And even being true to who you are right here is going to be important for you to pay attention to what that is, okay? And make sure that as you're doing it and you're standing up for who you are in this moment, you're standing up for the right part of you, okay? Cool. And of course, in relationships, you want to make sure that you're standing up for your ideas, but you're doing it in a really smart way, okay? Nice. Now then, let's talk about the Lovers. Yes. This is your counterpart. This is a partner in crime, whether it's at work or somebody who's your partner at home. You have somebody who's looking out for you. And I can tell you right now, that's going to happen in the money department. That's going to happen in your relationship department. That's going to happen in your, down here in your passions department. Definitely at work, and definitely with the family. You have somebody looking out for you. You have somebody who's playing their Jiminy Cricket and helping you through all this. Definitely over here in your what to let go of department. Love this. And yes, fighting for your worth and value is the one thing you want to definitely do, and your partner's going to help you do that. So good for you. I like that. You're doing a great job here. And of course, ta-da, it's all good, you know. Everything here is intended to be of service to you in the coming week. If it doesn't work for you, take what works and leave the rest, right? This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. And if if this jived with you and you really dug it, go ahead and like and subscribe. It's totally free. I really appreciate it. It helps my little baby channel grow. All those little things that we do. And of course, if you want to comment and let me know how this works for you, that would be really awesome. I really appreciate all the input you all offer me. I take it all into consideration, and I respond personally because I don't have a team. It's just me. So thank you again so much for being here. We'll talk to you next week when we'll talk about December. I know, it's so soon. There you go. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk then.